Hey guys, I'm Paige and welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to talk about series. So I have a pile of books here and they are either series that I want to start or series that I need to complete, that I've already started that I need to complete. So I have a huge stack here, so let's start. I have City of Ashes by Cassandra Clare. I have read City of Bones. I own a lot of the books in the Mortal Instruments series. I have just not picked up the next one in the series. I've had so many other books I want to read. Like, series are just kind of, you know, intimidating when like there's so many already there, and this has so many books. But I do really want to finish it because I would really love to read Lady Midnight, which I own. But everyone says that you have to read this and probably the Infernal Devices series, so that's another book that I want to start. I haven't even done that. So I don't know if this is the first book, but yeah, here's another book, another series that I want to start. The Clockwork series, all the books in the Infernal Devices, because yes, I started this one, but then just kind of stopped. And I really liked City of Bones. I just stopped. I would love to start this series. This is The Book of Ivy by Amy Engel. A nuclear war in the United States was just like decimated. So after this war, there was like the winning side and the losing side, and the people on the losing side have to marry their daughters off to the people on the winning side, like yearly ritual. So in this book, Ivy, she wants to kill the son of the president, and that's the person that she's supposed to be marrying as well. So I really like it. It reminds me kind of a lot like the Hunger Games. It also kind of reminds me of like the Wrath of the Dawn series. So yeah, I think this is going to be awesome. I'd really love to read An Ember in the Ashes by Sabatier. She just came out with a new book and I would love to read that book, but I have to read this book first. And I bought it, so I need to read it. Along the same lines as there's a new book coming out, but I still have yet to read the first book, and that is Six of Crows. I was just at the bookstore today, guys, and what is it? Kingdom, oh, what's the second book called? Fallen Kingdom or something Kingdom. It was in the bookstore and it is beautiful. Oh my god, I wanted to buy it so bad, but I haven't finished this yet. I got to page 80 and I found myself not really understanding the world very well, and I know that you can read this without reading the next book on my list, Shadow of Bone, but I think that if I read this first, I would understand this world a lot better and enjoy it more. So this book is on my list for a series that I want to start, as well as the Shadow and Bone series. I would love to start this series, at least just like read one of the books, so then I can read Six of Crows, so I can just I feel like the world will be explained a lot more in this book. So yeah, I don't really get like the whole Grisha thing, and I don't know. So definitely want to read this. I need to finish this series, or duology. I read The Wrath of the Dawn and I absolutely loved it. And then I got this book right after I read Wrath of the Dawn. And then I just never read Rose and the Dagger. So this is by Renee Ahdieh. The first book was phenomenal. I thought the writing was so good. It's about the main character Shahrazad, and she volunteers to be the king's wife, but the thing about that is the king kills his wife every single day. So he gets married every day, and then at dawn he kills the wife, the bride. So Shahrazad volunteers to be his wife because she wants to kill the king. So that's kind of what happens in the first book. This is the second book, and I really need to finish it, guys. I really do. Another series that I really need to start is Cinder. Guys, I really want to read this book. I was gonna read it for a readathon back in May, and I opened it and I just, number one, I hate the font. I absolutely do not like the font in this book. It just, I don't know, it bugs me. So that was my excuse for not reading it. I've heard so many good things about this series, so I think I need to stop being petty and just read it, because everyone who's read it, this is like one of their favorite series. So yeah, I need to get on the ball with this. I really, really, really do. I would love to read The School of Good and Evil, another book that has been highly recommended on booktube. So I picked it up and then I just haven't started it. So I would love to start this sometime and read all the books in this series, so we'll see. Next, I want to read the Summer I Turned Pretty trilogy. I have all of the books, I just haven't read them. I think this would be a really fun, light read. I would go through it pretty fast, and I like the premise of it. I mean, she goes to the beach, her beach house, so they're probably pretty rich, and I don't know, I like to read about rich people. I think I'll really, really, really enjoy it. I just need to read it. But it just kind of feels more like a summer read, and I feel like I lost my chance. I should have read it this summer, and I didn't. Next we have To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. I thought this was just a duology, but there is a third book coming out. And so I think that would be really awesome to read all these books so that when the third book comes out, I can get it and read it. So I definitely want to read this as soon as I can. I love me a good like light contemporary read, so this is right up my alley. This next book is a series that I started and loved. It's a trilogy. I've read 2 of the books in the trilogy, but I just never finished the third one, and that's The Evolution of Mara Dyer. So I read The Unbecoming and The Retribution of Mara Dyer, and I loved those books so much. And then I got this and I don't know what happened. I read this one, The Retribution. This is the last one. This is the one that I haven't read. Sorry. So, but I don't know what happened. I just never did it. I never started it, and that's just not okay. And I think in like 2018 or 17, I don't know when, but Michelle Hodkin, she's coming out with a book from Noah Shaw's perspective, and I think it's like years later, but I'm not sure. But oh my God, that's gonna be everything. So I definitely will finish this book before then, but I need to finish it because I love it. I don't know why I didn't finish it. The next series that I'd love to start is Requiem, or I think it's actually, no, this isn't the first one. This is, oh, I don't have the first one? I don't know. Oh yeah, I do. Sorry guys. It's the Delirium trilogy. So I would really very much love to read this series, The Delirium by Lauren Oliver. Did not really enjoy the last Lauren Oliver book that I read. I read Vanishing Girls. Hopefully I will enjoy this, but I own all the books in the trilogy, so why haven't I read it yet? I don't know. The last book on my list, oh, my friend Kayla at Books and Lala, she is crazy about this series, like absolutely nuts about it. She like rereads it all the time. It's her thing, it's her jam. And it's the Raven Boys, the Raven cycle. And I've read the Raven Boys, I've read Dream Thieves, and so there's 2 more books. There's Blue Lily, Lily Blue, and then there's The Raven King, which I don't have yet because all of my books, all of my Raven cycle books are in the paperback, and I would love for all of them to be in paperback, and Raven King isn't in paperback yet. So when it comes in paperback, I will purchase it because I want my set to match. But yeah, okay. So I really like this series. I do. But I'm not crazy about it like everyone is. And I feel like if I was gonna be crazy about it, I would have gotten crazy about it like during Dream Thieves. But like, I just was so confused so much, and like, I don't know. I liked it still. I gave it like 4 stars. It was a great book. But I don't think I'm just like crazy about it like everyone. But I still want to finish the series. I want to finish it. I'm going to finish it. I promise you, Kayla, I will finish it and I will like it. But I just, yeah, I'm not like I'm not crazy about it, because I feel like if I was crazy about it, I would have read all of them by now. But I was kind of crazy about Myra Dyer, and then I just stopped. I'm the worst. I'm like the worst at finishing series. Unless it's Harry Potter, I just don't really finish them. Those are the books in series that I would very much like to read. Let me know in the comments below if there are some series that you have read that I should add to my list, or if any of these series, if you can just like pump me up to read them, like really get me excited about it, like how awesome they are. Leave those comments down below. Till next time, happy reading!